Hi guys, it's Ray here from Just for Keepers. Hope you're fitting well. First of all, I want to say a massive thank you for trusting me and booking yourself on to have a non-obligated chat with myself. We can do it via Zoom. If you can't get on Zoom, we can do Skype, we can do FaceTime. I think it's important that we see each other face to face, but whatever you're comfortable with, we can make that happen. So if you've booked onto this call, please watch this very quick video. Also grab a pen and paper, because I'm going to tell you everything now, what you can get, how we can help you achieve your goalkeeping coaching dreams. Obviously through our help. Also, just want to make it clear as well. Sorry, before I get into into how we can help you. Now, Just for Keepers is all over the world, and I spend my time between the USA and the UK. So at the moment, the Zoom calls are on UK time. And obviously when I move over to the USA, it will revert to the USA time. So if you've booked in from outside the UK, obviously the time difference is going to be different. So just drop me an email, and obviously we'll just work it out. A time that suits both of us. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is tell you exactly what we can do to help you in Just for Keepers, but also as well, we'll tell you the small monthly payments. Now remember, it's free to join J4K. There's no contracts, so it's completely risk-free. Now the reason why I want to do this before we chat, because I've booked onto similar Zoom chats myself over the years. If you get to know me, you'll know that I'm a serial entrepreneur. So there's many things that I do. So I actually help goalkeeping coaches make money outside of goalkeeping coaching as well, especially online, if that's what they want. There's no obligation for you to do that, by the way, but if you join Just for Keepers, I see you that you're my friend, and I'll help you in income in other avenues if that's what you want. And again, it'll all be for free of charge because you're part of Just for Keepers. But anyway, so the reason why I want to do this quick video is I want to be completely transparent, because there's nothing worse going onto a phone call thinking, oh my goodness me, these guys are going to try and sell, they're going to do a sales pitch, or they're going to try and sell me something. That's not going to be the case, okay? So that you know that when we speak, okay, I've told you everything. I've also told you the price, and again, it might put you off. Okay, that's fine, not a problem. I don't think it will be, okay, for the small amounts that we charge each month. And again, remember, it's risk-free. There's no contract, so you can so you can cancel any time, or just walk away. But the reason why I want to, as I say, I believe in full transparency. So when we're having our chat, I don't want you to feel as if there's going to be under pressure, because again, I'm going to tell you everything now, okay, yeah? And again, it's your choice then, obviously, whether you want to continue with the phone call or not. So first of all, I'm going to put this link under the video here, okay? So what I'd like you to do is just read some of the testimonies. So these are literally, we've helped thousands of coaches now over the years. Sorry, that's a bit of an exaggeration, not thousands. We've helped well over 1,000. And there's just a few. So I'll put the link underneath. So please just go and read all these testimonies of coaches that we've helped over the years. You can also literally go to find, I'm actually on the UK page, but you can go onto the US page, the Canadian page, and literally these are all coaches that we're currently helping all over the UK. And again, if you're based in the USA, for example, or Canada, you can just go and check them all out. And I can introduce you to these guys as well. Okay, so I'm going to put this link under the video. So please just go and see the other goalkeeping coaches that we've helped. We've been doing this since 1998, and we've helped more goalkeeping coaches achieve their dreams than any similar organisation in history. Okay, and the beauty about ourselves as well is that we practice what we preach. So everything that we ask, and again also as well, we don't tell you to do it, okay? We're very friendly, okay? Yeah, we're very chilled and relaxed how we do our business in Just for Keepers. And everything we advise you is recommendations only, okay? Yeah, so we recommend that you do everything. We recommend that you do things to become a success. And the beauty about what we do in Just for Keepers is that, as I say, everything that we advise you to do, we've done it ourselves, and we're still prepared to do it ourselves. There's organisations out there where the people that are running it have never had their own successful goalkeeper coaching schools, or they might have one venue, and they might only be making, £300 or £400 or dollars per month, but they then say that they're going to help their goalkeeping coaches make tens of thousands of dollars a year, or thousands of dollars or thousands of pounds per month, and in reality they can't, because if they've not done it themselves, how can they help you? Yeah, so they've got a good sales pattern, but when it comes down to the nitty gritty, I assure you, I promise you, they will not be able to help you because they've not done it themselves. The beauty about ourselves is not only have we done it ourselves and we've made more than a full-time income working part-time hours, we've done it for since 1998. So we've consistently done it. So we've walked our talk. So please be rest assured that you'll be getting help, advice and guidance from people who've done there and got the t-shirt. So if you decided to get involved in J4K, so after we have our chat, if we think, you know what, because to me it's all about trust. So if you trust myself in J4K and I trust you and I think, you know what, I can get on with this guy and you think the same thing, you know what, we can get on really well with each other, because for me it's not just about business, it's about friendship as well. So there's been coaches now involved. So I actually done Just for Keepers on my own for the first 7 years before I decided to actually happened by accident before it actually went national and international. So I did it for 7 years. So for the past 15, 16 years now, I've had goalkeeping coaches who've been with me for 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, 15 years, 16 years, and they've become lifelong friends as well. So to me, it's about building friendship as well. So obviously if you got involved in J4K, the first thing that you would get would be your own coaching website, like so here. Now the beauty about this as well, beauty about this website, you have full control, so you can add all your information, you can add, obviously you can add video, you can add images, etc. These are notice board, so literally you can do everything. You've got full access to this as well. Put all your contact details on, etc. You've got full access to this. But the reason why this is so important, I'm not going to go into too much detail. The reason why it's so important that you get a website like this is because we wrap it round the Just for Keepers website that's been going since 1998. And we're what's called like a Google trusted website now, which means every time we put content out, Google normally put it on the top pages, the first page of Google, which is complete gold dust for you or any coach who joins J4K. Because if we were to give you a brand new website and try to get you on the first pages of Google, it's never going to happen, or it might take 5, 6, 7 years. And that's why when a J4K coach opens up in an area where there's normally where there's an established goalkeeping coaching schools, always J4K just leapfrogs above that goalkeeper coach, even though they've been in the area for 10 years. It's because the power of our website. Again, I'll explain more when we speak via Zoom, but this is complete and utter gold dust. And we also advertise our website on a daily basis. So every day we are sending you students. We're sending students to goalkeeping coaches all over the world, and that then takes all the pressure off you. You don't have to worry about websites, etc. We've got full-time web developers, so if there's a problem with your website, you send an email and it's normally fixed the same day, 24 hours tops. So that allows you to forget about all the technology and all the headache that comes with technology. We'll send you all the leads. We'll also teach you how to get the leads as well, but more importantly, it allows you to fully focus on your goalkeeping coaching. The next thing that you would get as well, is access to our membership site. So it's a secret membership site. And I always forget the code. And then once you're in, all your training's there. Now, as well as getting all the training as well, you'll personally work with me. So you get my personal details, my personal email, which you've already got anyway. You'll get my personal phone number, and I'll be basically holding you by the hand. And really, again, there's no obligation to that. It's all at your leisure. So if you want to run at 10%, I'll match your speed. If you want to go at 1,000 miles an hour, I'll match your speed as well. It's completely at your leisure. We're completely chilled and relaxed in J4K, like we've said. But for example, I'll just go to here. So this is like a bit of an iPad where you've got all the buttons you can press. But once you come here, apologise about that the facials there. And then it's just like a new coach startup, and it literally takes you through step by step how you can make a full-time income as your own goalkeeping coach in your own goalkeeping schools. Seriously, we had one goalkeeper who, for whatever reason, he was busy, I was busy, and we never got to sort of speak to. He got involved in J4K, and we never really sort of spoke to each other for about 6 or 7 months. One-to-one. Obviously, we did email and text message, and when I eventually got to speak to him like this live on Skype, he'd already put 75 goalkeepers in his business and retired. And quit his job that he hated, and all he did was follow these steps. However, again, even though that obviously these steps will help you, build a very fast goalkeeping coaching business, I will also help you every step of the way, as I'll explain in a moment. Actually, explain now. The first thing that we'll do, I'll give you access to the Goalkeeping Coaches Mastermind group. As you can see up here, these 187 members. So these are J4K coaches. Actually, there's probably about 140 now. Okay, some of them have sort of retired. They've moved on. They've got jobs, etc. But they're still involved in J4K because they're not competition, and they're still our friends. So there's about 140 active J4K coaches all over the world. So we'll give you access to this website, and then you can then literally not only communicate with myself, is communicate with fellow goalkeeping coaches all over the world who are walking their talk. So not only, as I say, will you get access, you not only will you get your own coaching websites, you'll get access to our membership site, you'll get my personal email, my personal phone number, so you can contact me anytime you want. We'll also have Zoom chats like this every single month to make sure that you're on track. You'll get access to our private Goalkeeping Coaches Mastermind group, so the help and support will be second to none. Also, what we'll do is we'll set you up with your own excuse me, sorry, I've got this man flu. We'll sort you out with your own goalkeeping glove website. Now, don't worry, you don't have to hold stock or anything like that. We'll just give you what's called an affiliate link, and then all you've got to do is literally copy and paste and share your affiliate link, obviously whether that's on social media with your goalkeeping coaches, and then you earn I think it's 40 or 50% commission. And we've got J4K coaches now who are earning just as much money, just pushing basically by selling goalkeeping gloves, as well as obviously their goalkeeping coaching schools as well. And another thing I forgot to tell you as well is we'll also help and advise you with social media, which is a complete minefield. Very, very quickly, a lot of goalkeeping coaches sadly think that when they start their own goalkeeping coaching business, that all they're going to do is create a cheap website and post for free on social media, and that will grow their business. Now, that will happen, but I'm telling you, it's going to take you about 37 years to do. Honestly, the social media's now changed. Maybe 10, maybe even 5 years ago, you could have got away with that. But now people can see a cheap website. You know, and I'm talking like £500, $500, £1,000, $1,000. That's now classed as a cheap website. And if your website looks cheap, people are not going to have trust in your website, and you're not going to get their business. And also, again, I'm sorry to be the bearer of the bad news. If you think that you're going to build your business for free by posting out on social media, it's never going to happen. Especially when you get organisations like Just for Keepers, and we're investing anywhere between £4,000 and £5,000, about $5,000 every single month just on advertising. And that's why when you do a search for goalkeeping coaching or training, the chances are you'll see Just for Keepers at the top. You'll also see us at the top on the SEO as well. That's because our website is trusted by Google. And that's why, as I say, we've got coaches who join Just for Keepers. And again, a lot of the testimonies that I showed you here, I think I might have gone now. A lot of the coaches that joined J4K, a lot of them actually already had their own goalkeeping coaching schools, but they were struggling for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, etc. And they just couldn't earn the income that they wanted to earn. And within 12 months of joining Just for Keepers, they went on to earn the income level. Some of them done them in the fastest anyone's done it was within 7 weeks, believe it or not. They were struggling as a goalkeeping coach. They joined Just for Keepers. 7 weeks later, they quit their job and they could do goalkeeping coaching free time. That's how powerful our system is. So again, I'm going to finish now. So by the way, our system has been independently valued at about £20,000. And that's independently valued, okay, and that's based on obviously the income that we've already proven we've done for other goalkeeping coaches around the world. And as I say, and the system that you get is for a massive. It depends on which country. So, for example, the monthly cost will be £97 if you're in the UK, $97 if you're in the USA, €97 obviously if you're in Europe. Okay, so literally within the first 2 to 3 weeks, if you listen to our advice, you should never ever be paying out of your own pocket to join Just for Keepers, because if you listen to our advice, we will get you up and running within 7 days, normally faster, and literally within the first 2 to 3 weeks, you should have students in place that will cover the cost of your monthly payments. Now, also as well, if you think monthly payments is too much, I don't mean to sound rude here, just for keepers is not for you, and you're never going to build your own goalkeeping coaching schools. I don't mean to say that to frighten you, because it is very expensive now. So by the time, if you want to do this yourself, by the time you've built your own website, web developers, you'll have to advertise on social media, all the plugins and extensions that you will need, etc. It's going to be much more than 97 dollars, pounds or euros per month. And again, we get a lot of coaches who I speak to on Zoom. They think, you know what, I'll save the monthly payment, I'll go and do it myself. And I'll be honest with you, the majority of them come back to myself, because I say we've got everything in place. We're like the McDonald's of the goalkeeping coaching world, okay? So again, it's like if there's a hamburger shop in an area and a McDonald's opens, okay, not necessarily the hamburger is a better hamburger, okay, but the system, the brand is well known, the system is a proven system. And that's why goalkeeping coaches who are struggling, and especially if there's already an established goalkeeping coaching schools in the area, that's why when a coach joins Just for Keepers, seriously, 100% of the time, if they listen and more importantly act on our advice, doesn't matter if there's another goalkeeping coaching schools in the area and they've been established for 10 years, 100% of the time, the goalkeeping coaches that listen and work with J4K and act on our advice, within just a few short weeks or a few short months at the most, they literally leapfrog these goalkeeping coaching schools who are well established, because they just cannot live with our system. They're a hamburger shop and we've opened a McDonald's in their area. So obviously I've basically told you now what we will do for Just for Keepers. So if you still want to continue with the chat, the only thing that I ask you to do is to drop me an email to say, hey Ray, I have listened to the video to the very end, and I'd still like to have a chat. I'd still like to obviously see, if you can help me with my personal circumstances, etc. So the only thing that I ask you to do, if you've watched this video, okay, is to please drop me an email to say, hey Ray, listen, I'm interested to chat, or hey Ray, I'm interested to chat, but I'm actually not in the UK. Can we choose a different time, which will be fine. If I don't get the email from yourself, I'm going to presume, I don't mean to be rude, that you're a time waster. And most unfortunate coaches that we're watching this video, they will be, time wasters. They'll only dream of wanting to have their own goalkeeping coaching schools. But obviously, the small monthly payments has put them off, which again, I don't mean to be rude. If that's put you off, you're not going to do it on your own, because it's going to cost you a lot more money. So again, I don't mean to be rude here, because I need to protect my time, as I say. And again, when you get to know myself again, what you see is what you get with me. I'm not arrogant, as I say. But yeah, if I don't get an email from yourself to say, hey Ray, I've watched everything, I still like to have a chat with you, that's cool. If I don't get that email, I presume that you don't want to take this any further, and I will cancel our chat again, or I'll cancel our chat, sorry. But if you are interested, after watching this video, just please drop me a quick email to say, Ray, I'm still interested, and look forward to helping you, and obviously I look forward to chatting to you, getting to know you, and one day hopefully helping you achieve your goalkeeping coaching dreams, like we've done for, as I say, over 1,000 goalkeeping coaches now for over the past 20 years. So hopefully I'll see you on the inside.